The only direction that will save society, as I understand it, is to share all the Earth's resources, to remove all the artificial boundaries that separate people, and to bring in a resource-based economy where we share resources. If this comes about, where I can address the United Nations and point these things out, they're trying to set up a meeting to do that. If I can point out, if the nations join together now, before the collapse, the severe collapse, join together, share resources, they can maintain a degree of sustainability.
Can you draw a distinction between, when we're talking about global solutions, right? There's one set of people, I think, at a more citizen level who agree and who think that, like, we're all in this together. We have to think about it this way. We have to find mutual solutions. It's a very mutual aid kind of mindset.
Sure.
So how do you talk to the people who talk about black helicopters and one world government and all of that set of fears about you can't let there be a global system because, according to this fear set?
The level of I can't think of a word to describe the ignorance and mind lock and religious faith and fear that people have of the world trying to work together. And that somehow you're going to end up with a grand world dictator that has everyone on leather leashes.
That's the Pope.
It blows my mind. I get emails about this all the time, and if anyone's familiar with the feedback of Zeitgeist Addendum, there have been media critics that have brought this up as though we're advocating some kind of new tyrannical one world government. You might remember in the early editions of Zeitgeist the movie, I talk about how the banking system had been planning on making a unified banking orientation, which is essentially one world government, because government really is the movement of money. And they already have this.
Sure.
It's been around, and it's called the New World Order. But that label is contrived. The New World Order, definition has changed throughout time. It was first introduced by H.G. Wells in his book, The New World Order, which was actually a positive book that was completely misinterpreted by people that thought he was talking about eugenics and controlling people and microchipping them and all of these things that were basically invented out of thin air with regards to what his intentions were. And then it got morphed, and then it got used by different famous personalities throughout time.
Trickle down.
And then now we have this psychotic, weird group of religious fanatics, not necessarily of a Christian or anything. They're religious in their blind view of this fear. And that's a big problem. I don't know what to say because you can't rationalize.
You can't rational because it's not a rational.
If anyone can't realize that the world is a singular system, and that people share all the resources, and it's completely interrelated synergistically, and that there are global problems as it is a singular system, if they can't realize that humanity has to work together, if one group has this, another group doesn't, then they're going to fight. That's just the way it's always been historically, and that's just the way we respond to scarcity and deprivation. If people can't get that under their belts, I don't know what to say. You just have to walk away when people bring that stuff up. Yeah.